why not? Crap! I went to Toad the circuit. Damn it. Yeah, let's watch it this Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
It's such short notice, but it's fine.
Well, every time we do ask on a Thursday, so it's always the same time. So I don't see. Well, I can see what you're saying. It's short notice, but it's always the same amount of time. We ask on Thursdays.
It's the same with the game nights. It's fine.
Mm.
Hopefully, everything is good audio-wise.
I have no issues.
Oh,
I mean on the stream, but
seeing that
yeah.
we're on the N64 Rainbow Road, you wouldn't believe what happened last week with Ryu.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, what happened?
We went to the Wii Rainbow Road last week.
Yeah,
It
that
just
makes
came
sense.
up.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
I'm not there. Of course it comes up.
It was the
So
very,
wasn't-
it was the
Sir-
very
Sir wasn't
last
there
one
either.
too.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, so I was gonna say we could put the blame on you, but Serge also wasn't there too, so it's like.
So was Phoebe. It could have been Chippy. Could have been Chippy was hiding from. Who knows?
That was the very last track.
Yeah. My. So, in an alternate universe, you guys raced on it as in a friend's room, and then in another universe where you guys weren't on one night, it just appeared.
Yeah. We'll show up. We just I don't know.
Okay, fine.
I think we were
What
watching
to the story?
Taskmaster, and then we just forgot that it was time to watch or play Kart.
At least come up with a good excuse.
Nah, it's a shitty excuse. We both forgot. We were shitbags.
I had to make a stop to get me some Diet Dr. Pepper. Sponsor me, please.
Be the
Thanks.
sweet one.
Canada in the middle.
Thank you, Hyena.
Hyena, Hyena, come back.
Was he here? There's a highway.
He dispersed.
So Kazay, tomorrow.
Well, he's in the chat.
Hello.
I was gonna say tomorrow, Kazay, Noah and the Mio amiibo is gonna arrive to me tomorrow.
Hi, Max.
Oh snap! That means I need to go out.
Which
and see if I
amiibo?
can just find him.
Hey, Max.
Yeah, I was gonna say
They're gone.
good luck with that.
Yeah. Dang, the vote of confidence.
Well, there's trying, and then there's actually getting the job done. But yeah, let's leave it at that. We'll go to Yoshi's Island because someone.
Do or do not. There is no try.
If someone that upped their quantity at GameStop to be cheap and get free shipping, I can confirm. You have to do what you have to do.
Yeah, because at least from when I remember the last time in the PB getting a
That was
new
for
people
Sora.
kind of slighted. So it's not to say that you want to prevent something
Yummy,
like that
yummy,
from ever
Yahoo.
happening. But yeah, do what you have to do.
Good
We'll see.
evening,
I think
Lord Avalon Knight.
Either I'll be successful or
Soul for a soul.
profound sadness.
Okay.
So horse.
Doesn't go that far. Like, yes, when you get later into Xenoblade Chronicles 3, there's some sort of infinite sadness with a certain character, but yeah.
Here's
I'm
a
throwing
infinite
this-
sadness.
I'm throwing this item in 10 seconds.
Okay. I was just to count that in our heads. Everyone's
I've
10
moved
seconds could
beyond
be
space and time.
So, Ryo, why don't you like Ninja
Dang
Highway
it.
again? I forgot.
Because I fall off the course a lot. I'm bad at driving it. That's why I don't like Ninja Hideaway. If we want to just be real, I'm bad at it. That's why.
Okay.
I'll give you
That's
that
raining
because there's
fire.
90-degree turns in there are bull crap.
Oh, you put me on the shortcut. Come on.
You gotta finesse
Like,
him.
the only way, I was gonna say the only way I feel like you could fall off is that area where you have to go in the air. But even if you get hit by Zeus, you don't fall.
There's too many places. There's too many places. That final
Like, I'm
turn
trying
gets
to-
me every f***ing time. The final two turns
Oh,
of the
you-
kink there,
Yeah.
every time.
Okay, you see, last week we went to a place we haven't been to in a while. What was it called again?
Oh, come on.
Bone Dry
Dunes?
Desert. Yeah, that place.
You went there
I
last
remember
week.
when Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We went there last week because we haven't been there in a while. And I remember when that course first came out to Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii U, I always had trouble with the turn towards the end. So I feel like the Ninja Hideaway is kind of like that, but the turn is a much worse there. You'll get used to it. If not, you probably will hate it forever.
Talking about the dry Bowser ruins, right?
There's no course like that in Mario Kart 8.
Nope.
But
He makes bone dry.
Kinda got the dinosaur skeletons in it.
We know what you're talking about. It's the same course. Dang it. It does have dry
Actually,
bones on it.
Because there's no Bowser in the course name, so I was like, what the heck? There's no Bowser in the course name.
Yeah. What is going on? Yeah, let's throw that.
We've had a couple places that we haven't been in a bit, and I'm okay with not naming them so that they don't show up.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fine, do
Oh,
so.
that's a good show.
William, no.
Yes,
Wow.
Yes.
Man, I got
Yes.
screwed over.
Get
I
him.
got hit with.
Next time.
We're
That
in the
is-
final part of the race.
No.
2 bullets in a red shell.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
Hurry,
I
hurry,
was
hurry.
one that made the shortcut appear, and I still missed it.
You did. I watched that. I didn't say anything.
I made the shortcut on one lap. It must have been the second lap. Yeah. That's the first time I've ever done that. Also, with people who weren't here last week, I came up with a somewhat new catchphrase last week.
I'm not driving here.
No.
Rainbow Road, Rainbow Road, Rainbow Road, Rainbow Road.
Does anyone remember what I said last week? Because if not, I'll just say
I'm
it.
in love with Rosario Dawson.
And
Close, but Crazy did mention that season 2 with her is coming out. I was like, I would know, but sure.
Yeah,
I'll be
fairly
excited.
soon. You should actually watch it. Actually,
Finished filming on Andor too. Season 2.
I was about to
can't
say,
wait.
yeah, we need to get him in on Andor. Andor is really good.
Andor's fantastic.
Yeah, people keep saying that. Yeah. What makes it so good? Or you can't really say because it spoils it now.
I don't want to. Well, I don't want to spoil it. Period. But
Hodor.
I feel like
Slate.
Andor, you could watch Andor, and as long as you have a base idea of what Star Wars is about, like you're good. The problem is that we haven't gotten you there. We got to get you through the first 3 movies, and you can watch whatever the fuck you want.
Like,
First 3 as the prequel ones.
I
or
would
is
say
that a main
Andor's like if you put
Main
Jason
trilogy.
Bourne movies in space.
main trilogy?
Okay.
That's actually a pretty decent
Nice.
analogy, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, wow, I'm not saying that like as if I know, but that sounds cool because I like James Bond's movies. So yeah.
Jason
But yeah.
Bourne, not James Bond.
Huh?
What
I
happened?
think you said James Bond.
I think he said Bourne.
Oh, Jason Bourne in space. Oh.
Yeah, yes, it is definitely more Jason Bourne than James Bond in space.
Matt Damon.
But
How many times and how much money is the U.S. government going to spend on saving Matt Damon?
To me, Jason Bourne movies are kind of mid to me, but yeah.
They don't have
analogy.
They don't have Riz.
Yeah, no, that's not it. But anyways, it seems like no one does remember the catchphrase I said last week. Do I have to say
We
it?
don't.
Is it really a catchphrase then?
Yeah.
No, not really. I was just throwing out words as I usually do to say, this could be a catchphrase. So here it is. I'm gonna in.
he's gonna end. Been saying this for the few.
Well, you've already ended considering you just said you didn't like the Bourne movies.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said it's
Yay.
What's wrong with saying something's mid? I swear the internet's either that you're either in or you're out. I can't be in the middle when I say mid.
Get in or
Or
get
you're
out.
down. You're in or you're out.
You're hot or you cold? I don't know the rest of the
you're yes or
song.
no.
No.
Dear.
In and out burger.
But yeah.
That
This
place is
sounds like a
overrated.
song that you sing to your cat.
Okay.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
yeah. a cat.
I just
Well, think about it.
Put
You know,
those-
you're in or you're out. You're yes or you know. It sounds like you're talking to a cat.
oh
That's
wow.
fair.
Sounds like you have a lot of experience
Come
with
on.
cats or not a lot of cats.
Oh, it's not the last lap. Okay. Whoops.
But yeah, I was
What do you
just
say,
throwing
brother?
around words, and more twisting up what Wario says in some certain games. So I said, okay, just take the W off a win and say I'm gonna in.
I'm going
in.
Your Star Wars stuff, did you get
Zeus?
Oh, I hit a bullet.
God.
I got a bullet.
Hey, Zeus.
What's that about Star Wars, PB?
Hey Zeus.
I was saying, DL, you got a New Hope and you got Empire Strikes Back, correct?
Well, he saw a New Hope.
Dang it!
Yeah, but I
New
haven't seen the Empire Strike Back yet. Wait, I'm crazy 8?
If you've seen a New Hope, you could watch Rogue One, have an idea of Andor, but it's not going to really give you spoilers. It's going to kind of be the end game, and the Andor series is the pre-game.
Yeah. You
So-
could do that.
Spoiler free as I can make it.
So why would I want? What? Wow. And look, and it's right beside Mary Mountain too. We went there last week too, and I said a certain. Was it a catchphrase? No, I was saying words again. So I guess everything I said it could be a catchphrase.
It's
So are we
always
going
words
there?
with you.
Yes.
Yes.
I always just throw a bunch of words together. Fine, I won't be the exclusionary one, except for what Hyena's doing. For some
should.
reason, I kind of hope.
Hyena's not
do
the
that.
only person who didn't pick the.
Oh,
Wii.
sorry. I'm just seeing a bunch of pink, so I didn't even see what PB and yeah.
Yeah, PB and Burger did not go to the push.
We're going there.
Oh no!
No.
And it picks me.
Now we're all in the same dimension.
All I do
But
is
yeah,
in,
when you're
in,
mentioning
in,
about
out,
seeing that
out.
Rogue One, you're saying that's the end game to the pre-game of Andor.
So-
Why would I want to see the end game first before the pre-game?
Because that movie came out first, and the way that it's shot, it doesn't really spoil the movie for you to watch
Oh,
it
because
first.
saying that like pre means something before and end means the end. So why would I watch the end of something?
Because canonically it happens first, Andor happened
Yeah.
before the movie, but the movie was shot before Andor.
Okay.
The same reason why you watch the first 3 movies before you watch the prequels,
Yeah.
unless you're doing machete order.
I have green pills.
There's
Oh, what
just
the hell?
Oh no, I
the
fell.
shortcut, and then the
Takes
shortcut
you up to the
decides
beginning.
no.
Rogue One
Okay.
is right before the beginning of A New Hope, basically.
Yeah.
But Andor is how Cassian Andor got to where he is in Rogue One.
Yep, and Rogue One is, well, you know how at the start of the in A New Hope, they're just going to destroy the Death Star, and Leia's giving those plans.
Well, they weren't at the Death Star at that time.
Yeah, but the downside is that there were no Bothans.
Okay. Oh, damn it.
And,
But not.
Many of them died.
really? 'Cause I didn't see any of them die
Oh,
in that
no.
movie.
Zeus.
They died off
I
screen.
saw a lot of people dying, but none of them were Bothans.
It was off screen.
Zeus.
Yeah, when someone dies off screen, it's not official.
Oh, damn it.
Pawn shot first.
They added that, but make him look like he shot first. But they won't leave those movies alone.
It's still the
No,
biggest
they added that
BS
Greedo shot
controversy
first.
Yeah, they added that Greedo shot
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
always shot first in the first one, which makes
Greedo
sense
shot?
for the character, which is why everybody's mad about it.
And then they added out that one scene
Or, like,
at the end.
You know what they didn't edit in? And the entire thing that's the biggest tragedy? If they're gonna do those edits, give Chewbacca a medal.
Yeah. Wait, come on.
William.
It's so stupid they edited out the targeting computer scene.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
I mean, it's like
God damn
in
it.
a gangster bar with gangsters doing gangster. It's like, does it matter who shot first? Somebody was gonna get capped.
Oh God.
That's just how they do it in Tatooine.
It's integral to Han's character and who he is.
I fell again.
And you
Yeah,
laugh,
right
but I'm
That's
wholly
a lot of
serious.
them.
Like, it lets you know, honest,
Okay.
street smart. He doesn't care. He doesn't take risks with that sort of stuff. It makes sense that he pulls out in the end. You know, he's like, I've done my job, kid. I'm gone. You know, and then it makes it even bigger reveal and like even more of a big thing when he shows up to save Luke at
Serious?
the end.
I got golden.
What's it? How do I have 6 mushrooms and I still get 8?
Dang. That's.
I don't know, man.
You smoked
this.
them all.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
Well, that explains if he said he had 6 mushrooms and he's in the place he's in. They smoked them all. Oh wait.
Smoke mushroom.
I got screwed over.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna screw you
Taking
over
it the
again.
wrong way, DL.
Yeah, I'm not gonna screw you over again here, Crazy. So I'm not gonna go to that place.
Brothers are talking.
You're welcome.
Wait, what?
Unless
talking.
random goes to the place, but yeah.
My brasha.
Hi, Burger. And everybody else.
They call me Burger.
Hungry burger.
Got beef, let's grill it.
What a burger.
Speaking of grilling, do any of you guys own a smoker?
Nope.
No.
Mm, I don't think so.
I
Ship
want
it
it.
down.
You don't think so? You either own one or you don't. Oh wow.
No.
No, I guess I can use my
Plus,
grill as
yeah,
that.
I don't have a barbecue thing anymore, so no, I don't then.
Mm.
Because not to say that with a barbecue grill you can smoke, yeah, but it's not gonna be exactly the same.
I mean, you can always cold smoke stuff too, but that's not exactly the same either.
Yeah, we're not splitting hairs here. You either you smoke something or you don't.
No, I want like a smoker so I can make like, you know, bacon and brisket and stuff like that.
Toiki.
Oh dear lord.
Brisket's so good.
You can make
Krampus?
bacon in the microwave.
Why would you make brisket in the microwave? What?
Wow.
You deserve this course after that.
Okay,
Exactly.
it wouldn't. Okay,
Well,
it
first-
wouldn't have been that bad if you put it in an air fryer, but a microwave, brother.
He said, brother.
Excuse me.
Put it in the oven.
First of
Damn,
all, I said bacon.
Two people.
Yeah, you can't make bacon. You can cook bacon in a microwave. I wouldn't recommend
Yes.
it, but you cannot
Nope.
make bacon.
True.
Cook bacon and
Facts.
bake cookies.
What? Did someone just? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna even try to mince words here.
Wrong bacon.
Who
People
hurt
do
you?
that to me. People do
hurt
that to
you?
me all the time, but I'm not gonna mince someone else's word because I know how it feels when people mince the word. I had a star, Biot. You can't shock me.
They drew it.
I hate that shortcut. Every time I try to
I
go.
shoot fire at you. Oh, dang it.
I'm gonna end.
He's gonna end himself. Oh no.
He's gonna end.
All I hear is I'm gonna
Nice
end,
plum.
like the letter N, and I'm like, please no, not on stream.
Oh no.
Okay, but even if I'm saying I'm gonna end, the context is like very oblivious. You don't know what I'm. Yeah.
I'm thinking like,
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Xenoblade
good.
3.
How the, what? How
He
the,
looks to end line like in Tron.
Like, don't get real on the case.
Yeah.
Dude, we both know I'm gonna take stuff the worst way.
I mean, like with the Splatoon stuff.
Oh, no.
My dude, they picked a bad color, okay? And you know it.
Hiya.
Feelings right here
Okay,
right now.
cool, yes.
They didn't have to make it goopy and that particular color of white, okay?
Yeah, I always wondered
It's
that
blaze.
because I think in the first Splatoon, because or even in the concept, they were gonna make them like bunny rabbits and something with ink, but then it made more sense to do with squids in ink, and then they were using white. So in the first Splatoon, they avoided the color white and ink red for something like blood, but ever since 2, they've just been using almost every color in the rainbow. So,
Yeah.
They
They did that for the first Splatfest. It was like ketchup
Yeah.
and mayonnaise.
yeah. Like even saying it's mayonnaise is not even subtle.
Nope.
Oh dear.
What if
They
it's
knew what
Almond?
they were doing.
yeah. I'll go to Cheap Cheap Beach, which I think I know where probably most people are going. Yeah, I saw that coming.
You're running out there looking like that 90s commercial for the one Super Soaker that shot goo, if you remember that.
Oh God.
I don't remember that.
I don't.
And I'm not gonna look that up.
You should look it up. It's hilarious.
I'm not looking it up. Yay!
There's a kid getting blasted by it. And he looks like a kid that would just like, oh my god, this is the worst thing that's happening to me. Like fully cringes up and like is like no.
Wow.
Shoot goo on people.
Like it's one thing to get Nickelodeon goo on you, but the way that you're describing it doesn't sound like
That's
it's getting shot
slime,
with
It's not Nick Goo.
Goo and slime are two different
The
viscosities,
goo
my
might
guy.
belong to somebody named Nick, but it's not Nickelodeon goo.
There's Nickelodeon slime and Nickelodeon gag.
Nicola.
Ah,
I remember Gak. Gak was actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Just sitting around with a puddle of it and just make fart sounds all day long.
Yep.
I mean, Gak was still a thing. Like,
I'm pretty sure it is.
2018.
Like, slime is a huge thing right now, and that's not really much different. Like, every kid and their mother that I know is like, slime kit. I want slime. I want to make slime. You just make it out of,
Mama Slime.
I remember that at Toys R Us.
Mama Slime is a different context. I also want Mama Slime.
What?
Hey, I'm driving here.
I want the
Look at all that
Decade
fire.
Slime.
I'm
Only
going
once?
around with no care
In
in
your
the
line
world.
of work, I would imagine that's come up more than once.
It's only happened once during a Weird-tober prompt.
He's an artist. He arts.
Boom. Come on, Peach. Let's.
Yeah, I'm an artist. I have two accounts.
That doesn't. Oh, those are all my bananas.
You have two accounts for a reason.
Yes, I do.
Whoa! What the heck?
Randy Monotone.
Why did you become French?
Yeah, you almost sound uniquely Canadian French. Be careful there.
Oui.
Somebody jumped on the
If he
Discord
starts
and
putting
left.
maple syrup in his whiskey, we all have to look at him. Unfortunately, I apologize, DL. I
Hey,
have something
William,
to
I'm
admit to.
driving here.
I have something to admit to, DL.
Love
I've looked
DL.
into my ancestry,
Yeah.
and I am 1/4 French Canadian.
Hey.
Huh.
Parlez-vous français?
Fascinating.
Which means that has nothing to do with this. I just actually like this. I actually like putting maple syrup in my whiskey.
Oh, okay.
Is that
We
good?
did talk about that. Like, I'm not friends with someone who doesn't know how to make French
Sipping on that
toast. Like,
scissor.
my gosh.
Oh yeah, I know how to make French toast. Come on, you steal your bread.
Sipping on some scissors.
Sit down.
What's next?
Is that true?
Piranha Plant
Yeah.
Cove. Dude, we went here last week too, didn't we?
It's Chippy.
Come on.
Chippy, come
Is that
back,
true?
please.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I'm officially out
You got
for
a big
today.
guy?
You people who have
No.
voted for,
Is it full?
you
What's
know what you
full?
did. No,
Room.
we have one
Yeah,
more
room for
person.
one more. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have room for one more person.
You should invite a random Australian that like
dang it.
gives Hyena a run for their money.
I don't invite people. They just show up.
Surge, be Australian.
I'm like Waffle House.
We don't go to Waffle House. We end up there.
Woo!
You start off your night sober, you end off your night drunk at Waffle House.
Yeah, that's our
Sounds like the opening
important stuff
scene
here.
of Pulp Fiction.
And I fall off.
Sounds about right.
And
Well, is the Waffle House being robbed?
Waffle House. That sounds
I did
hilarious.
say Waffle House, yeah.
A fight at the Waffle House.
Wow, that shot didn't even
But
look like it
there's
hit his
always
head.
there, I think.
It just might be.
Hey, is the Waffle
man, I
Copter being
missed-
robbed?
It's being robbed by the Peter Griffin copter.
It's out there with the Thanos top.
The Peter Copter.
Oh
And
God,
Peter copter.
the fucking Thanos Copter. The fact that that's a thing.
I missed. I mean, I'm gonna end.
And then you fired, and then you missed.
You're gonna knee?
I'm gonna
Oh,
end.
I missed.
Night.
Oh no!
My long shadow.
Why couldn't I hit the pendulum? That's what that thing's called, right?
Pendulum! Oh, I mushroomed into the pendulum
dang
and
it.
nothing happened, and I got really upset.
I don't know what my item was.
Wait, why'd I use that?
I think I had a green shell. It did nothing. Like the goggles.
They kind of do that.
Oh,
What's
God.
coming? Oh, that's a blue shell. Oh my gosh, Al, watch out!
Why?
Are you serious, Al?
And take this. Sorry.
Are
I'm
you
Canadian.
serious?
Whew, I dodged that bomb.
Oh, hey, it's everybody. Have a bomb. Dodge that.
Okay, I dodged it.
I did.
I mean, Surge took the
Achievement
bomb.
unlocked.
I'm sorry, Surge.
Yeah, why are you being so mean to Surge? He's my rival.
These are rivals.
There are rivals.
Snitches get stitches.
Hey, I'm driving here. I had a green shell.
Did you though?
Yes. Like I saw you with the red, and I was like,
You don't think.
DL, protect yourself. Too late.
I mean, you ran into it. I wasn't even trying. Dang it, no!
Oh, I
Blue
dodged
shell, no!
that
Blue shell, no! Blue shell, no!
Come on.
You're gonna make it.
No.
Chill out.
Are you panting again?
Like, geez, the guy's like panicking, like he's not gonna make it, and I'm gonna pass him.
That's exactly why I was panicking. You're gonna in. You're gonna in on. I couldn't do it. I could not let you go in on me.
His name was Anakin.
Like a blue shell travels slower in 200cc, so I can see your logic is, oh, because we're on the regular speed we are, it's coming at me at full throttle. But
Look,
I'm
I
like,
didn't even know it was coming until I saw it flash on Crazy screen, and I'm like, oh, it's head for me. Whoa,
Oh,
no.
God dang it.
Oh no.
I'll be back.
Good old. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna Mario Kart.
Rio, come
So
back.
I'll be forward.
Oh,
blue
I'm
shell
gonna have to
being-
rejoin. I'm gonna have to.
Like a blue shell being thrown. Those are the days of our lives.
Oh.
Two spaces in
I
here.
said that wrong.
Nintendo, can I sue Nintendo to move the A button to the right fucking spot?
It's always in
You
the
sound
right
like
spot.
you sound like my cousin. Like he plays back and forth between PlayStation and Nintendo, and he always gets his A and B. So anytime we're playing Smash Brothers, and since you can change the controls, he switches the A and B controls.
Yeah. Look, I mean, no, legitimately. Xbox and PlayStation both do it right. Why can't Nintendo?
Because you can play
Look
Oh,
at
God.
this.
Oh.
Okay, look at it this way.
I didn't know you can go up here.
Nintendo was first, so who was wrong?
Nintendo was first.
Oh.
Take a look at any of their other
I'm still
controllers.
listening
They
to
have the
that.
A and B button in the other spots. Look at the SNES controller.
In Japan, on the PlayStation, it's the right way around, like Nintendo has it. So it's only Sony America that changed it.
Dang it.
PlayStation doesn't have ABXY. It's got
Yeah,
X.
but if you look
That's
at the
cross.
button that you use to, like, do actions, it's in the right area compared to if you were to do those same controls on
If you press the
Nintendo.
button, it's an action, damn it.
I mean,
Quick
he's
time
not
of that.
wrong.
Specific action, like the A button.
It's
that's
like
what I'm
okay,
trying to say.
okay. It's like the whole does interact belong on E or F?
Hmm.
The answer is it belongs on F.
You pay respects with F.
Exactly.
I play Call of Duty.
He knows.
Yes.
Not the one that's from, but
Oh.
Wait, did someone just went through me?
Oh.
it's about to happen.
There's a ghost.
There you go.
Whoa! What's this? Ouch! How does the piranha plant hit you when you hit someone with a boomerang? I'm
Dang
going
it.
over this way.
Yeah.
You see
Oh
more?
no. Damn
Dang
it.
it.
Keep the fire. Get the coins.
Sweep the leg.
Come on. Whoa.
Dang it.
Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
They gotta be white.
Well, remember those two
Because
red eyes
I'm
on
white,
the
I can't
left.
say the other colors.
I was gonna say maybe they have
Roy G. Biv.
John.
whatever it is. Yeah, jaundice.
Ah,
I was about to say heterochromia.
Or their eyes can just be red because they're high.
Hello, everyone.
Chippy, you're alive!
dude. God dang
Oh,
it.
come on, I'm driving here.
Chip,
I
you're
can't
alive
stay.
and really loud because I turned you up on my phone earlier.
Yay,
Going
not
down for
yeah.
what?
Turn
Oh,
it
no.
up.
Oh, I was almost last. Guys, you need to
There
stop
we go.
and get some help.
I'm a B.
Hi, Chippy.
Hello.
I'm gonna in,
Welcome.
yes.
You have a good time with family night?
I did. So we only watched half of what we wanted to do, but it's fine.
I need to figure out how this.
What were you
Oh,
doing? You've been doing that since like 5 o'clock.
I know, it's a long marble event.
Marble event. Okay.
Yes.
Is your
I told you
your
about the...
That goes so 2
yeah
weeks
is your
ago.
team winning?
No, we're in like second to last
No.
out of 16.
Do you have it up on the other screen?
No,
just have Discord.
it's a YouTube video. We can stop whenever and pause whenever.
Oh, it's a YouTube video. Okay.
What? Pause?
Put the pause.
You have hyena's
No,
attention.
that doesn't work. Yeah. Now I get to
Well,
say
they
what I
kept
said
the
last
barrel
week about a
train
certain place that
from
had
7 in this.
Speaking of this, I need a way to play a sound clip that people can hear. Like I play the sound clip and you guys hear it. I just need to figure out how to do
Like-
that.
You can
Live?
get
I mean, like live or in a video that you're gonna post.
Live.
Oh, okay. Video is live.
So
one that admins added to Discord. They added a soundboard feature.
I have 2 friends. They are, for sake of not sharing too much on the internet, the Ways, Mr. and Miss Way. Well, Doctor and Miss Way. And I really need them to have a kid named Will, just so I can say if there's a Will, there's a way.
I had a feeling where you were going with that, or I was gonna say, show us the way. I don't know.
I mean,
This is the way.
Yeah.
exactly. They like, if they could just like be like, hey, is your daughter here? Yes, this is the way.
Dang it.
Do
you know the way?
What I was gonna say here. I'll just wait until I do a certain vehicle again.
You know, they can walk this way too.
Were they born this way?
No. Oh, they do have Shibas, and the Shibas would be. Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, Shibas. Doges.
Have you seen the Shiba Inu do speed running? Happened earlier this week.
I've seen them do more than speedrunning. Oh my gosh! That's scary.
I'm driving here, Green Shell.
Yay!
The
I'm
blue
losing
shell
all
is
my
coming.
items are getting hit by everything. But I mean, like a custom sound clip.
Thousands of goats.
Whoa! I'm gonna hit you. Damn it!
Good luck.
I'm just losing quicker.
Yeah, if you want to get it added to the soundboard in Discord, you have to get an admin to do it.
Lock in links to pins. Yeah.
CTK, come back, please.
Ooh, Animal
so
Crossing, because I think I know where everybody's either gonna go.
We haven't been there in a
Mountain or
while.
Mushroom Gorge, because everybody wants to jump the gorge. I'm not like everyone else.
Because I wanted to ask this before Serge left.
He left. When did that happen?
Wait, what?
He left last.
He left about a
after
race or
last
2
round.
ago.
Because
Tell them to come back.
either their internet cuts out about this time, or just like they always disappear around this time anyhow.
No.
Hasn't had much of a good day.
I can't remember the last time that we've had Surge for a whole night.
Last year?
Last year wasn't that long ago.
I was about
That's
to
the
say, it's like,
joke.
what? Are you serious? I'm like, it's literally like 3 weeks.
Mine.
That's the joke.
Yep. Just in case, I'm not there because my membership expired a while ago.
No.
Just got talking to my friends, so let's see what's up.
Aww, CTK's being a sweetie.
Look at all this chaos. Chaos control.
It's only $20 for you.
Alright, just for that, next I'm gonna be your bae.
The thing.
I'm gonna race as Pauline.
Okay, I can't let it add too much more to this.
See, you know, an easy way to jump over the gorge is if you're flying in the air. Have you guys
Oh,
realized that?
snap, I made it.
Or if you have a mushroom.
Yeah, well, obviously the obvious way is a mushroom, but if you bounce really high, you can just fly right over. Has anyone tried that?
You positive?
That was that was the highlight of my.
I don't know. I don't think it leaves mushroom for error.
Ah!
Yeah, you can try it. That sounds safer than just jumping without a mushroom.
Eh.
Just no food for thought there.
Get away from me.
Star baby.
Star baby?
He's a star baby. He's from space.
Star Child?
Ah, god damn it, I fell!
Is it kiss?
Not the gorge, in the mushroom bouncing
dang.
part.
Dang it, come on now.
That Goomba went flying.
Go flying?
Go gadget?
Yes, that's where I was going. Go.
Go squeeze.
Yeah.
Go
Going in. Oh, that's a new one.
Go Togo?
Going in. I like that.
Go.
I love Go.
Go.
I'm so glad they came back in this last gen.
I love Go-Gurt too.
Yeah, just like I like Terry Go-Gurt.
You're a hyena. I thought you liked
say
butter.
Terry Go.
Yes, Terry Go-Gurt.
Oh, butter is awesome. I put that in my chili tonight.
I didn't make it with the mushrooms. You guys lie. How do you get over there with the mushrooms?
I don't
You
know,
very
but
carefully.
But it happened.
You mushroom boost and then you jump.
Once, right?
I boosted and then I jumped. Did I do that wrong?
Little boosty.
Apparently.
There's like a very small incline where you're supposed to jump.
Okay, I didn't
Gets
see
you
the
your height.
incline.
It's very, very subtle.
That was the dopest
Yeah,
race you ever raced in
Baby
94.
Park.
Al,
Dang, that's not PBS.
you know what to do.
That one time it went to
Like, only because you got sent to Ice Outpost. Is that why?
What?
Mm.
That has nothing to do with this.
You sure? Because PB got you sent to Ice Outpost.
Yeah, that's what PBs do.
Like there's more than one
Yeah.
PB.
Oh, I have to get last. That's what I have to do.
I mean, if you look
Yes.
over there in the Discord, like in all the members, you'll see that there's more than one PB.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Trying to figure out what do I have to do. I was thinking I was going to be seeing the baby park thing, but then like, wait, I saw my score.
Baby park, do do
I
do
have
do
to
do do.
sabotage myself.
Sabotage, do 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 do.
Yeah,
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chippy.
You're welcome.
You better use those items. I see that coin. Use that coin.
I see that coin.
He said, you
Come on.
friggin'.
Music
See
is
ya.
always so relaxing.
I see you.
Oh
get
wait,
that
this
coin.
way's faster.
Use it
Oh, I
like
want to
that.
go up there.
No, you can't just
I
try.
wanna
You
go-
stole my green shell
What the
to make me
colors
get hit
are.
by a red shell.
I
Come
can't go back up there.
I want to see.
No crying in
wanna
Mario
see
Kart.
them racing.
Oh goodness. Okay, that's awesome.
Whoa, that green shell was hit me by a
Rolling
hair.
around on those. What do they call them again? Carts.
Wheels.
On our
I
love.
can't see anything. No, I can't.
I see Chippy's banana.
Ouch! You're trying to eat a
Yeah.
star and trying to still eat a star.
There we
Stop
go.
eating the star. Hit.
Hit
I-
the
I
Hits number.
I get hit with the green shell, then
Mario
a
Kart
ghost
is it?
steals my red shells.
Why did I
That's
tell them
just
deja vu?
awesome.
Mortal Kombat.
Let me just say over here.
William. Ah, I said that with no enthusiasm.
Billy.
Hey,
Whoever put
Star.
bananas in the stairwell, well played, but fuck you.
Sound kind of bitter.
who's Pauline?
Well,
Bitter like the dark taste of
Because
yeah,
you-
I think-
Hey,
Mario's
I
first.
should have just
kept drifting around one of these.
I'm trying to drift here.
At you, so
No drifting for
Pauline
you.
is the new character that they added to the game in the last update. She is from the original Mario game, you know.
Game.
Oh, I
From
got
Donkey
hit by a
Kong,
red shell
not the
just
original
trying
Mario
to
game.
drift around in last place.
Yes, it's called Donkey Kong, but we all know it's the original Mario game.
Nice.
Right.
You do it now.
Except for it's not called Mario in that game. Yeah.
He's
No,
called
it's
Donkey
not
Kong.
called the Mario game. It's called Donkey Kong, but it's the original Mario game.
Seriously, why are you doing this? Are we gonna go back there
We
again?
should be in the next Mario Kart. Captain Syrup.
Yes.
No.
That's a
What about
heck of a
Captain
deep cut
Rainbow?
there. The deeper cut would be the princess at the very
But
end.
yeah, speaking of rainbows, are we going back there again?
You know what
I
they
don't
need to
know.
put on the Game Boy thing? Wario Land.
What?
Which Game Boy? Oh,
Wario Land?
Yes, Wario Land.
Which one? There's a
Wow,
couple.
wow, wow.
The
All
first
of
one?
them.
Okay, that's
Well,
They
the
need to
first
put-
one's on the what's it? Virtual Boy.
Color or the original?
The first one's Super Mario Land 3, Super Wario Land.
no
technically.
one goes to Mario Kart Circuit. When I was asking, are we going back to Rainbow Road? But everybody's just chatting.
All of them, so I can play through all of them.
I said
Yeah,
I
all of
doesn't
them.
know.
That'd have to be the Wii
Well,
one.
one of them's on Virtual
Make
Boy,
it.
so you can't play it.
I mean, I own.
I mean, you
own
can
Shake
play it. It would just would be in red and black.
Right?
You should put virtual games on the 3DS. That's such a missed opportunity.
You know what they really should have done instead of putting them on the 3DS? Just colorize them and remaster them. There's some of those that were actually good.
Color box.
You know what I said?
Yeah,
There was a
Wario Land
game on
especially.
3DS.
Wow, what
Just
happened?
jump between foreground and background on the eShop for the 3DS. And isn't that what Wario Land?
Yeah,
Rainbow
you got
Boy
to
Three-
look about Mutant Mud.
Wow, we just bumping into
beauty
each other, and I fell off the track. I didn't fall off the track.
Did he burn up in the atmosphere?
Following the
But did you
footsteps
fall off
uh,
the track?
He's like,
I
mighty
didn't,
switch
When you said you
force.
didn't fall off the track.
I didn't. I thought I
Switch
did.
Force. Who?
Just fell off.
Okay, game. Whoa. Okay.
Almost again.
Whoa.
Keezy, I'm
No!
coming for you.
No! Oh, there you go.
Well,
Hyenas in the sky.
Right in the sky with diamonds.
Oh, perfectly timed
Guy
ghost.
with diamonds. No.
No. At somebody.
Oh, okay, that was an attempt.
It was Keezy. You stole my mushrooms. I'm coming back to get you.
You can come get these hands!
Oh.
What? You're gonna let me hold your hand? I would love to. Come back here.
What was
Yeah,
that
why
one
not?
PlayStation Showcase game where it was like an anime thing, but then like an anime looking game, but then one of the prompts was to hold hands? I was
Wait,
like,
what?
I don't know, it
Like
was
the
some-
Smash Bros. commercial.
Press F to play respects and to hold hands.
yeah, it was something push hold, something to hold hands. It was some PlayStation State of Play game like a while ago.
No idea
It
what
was like
that
some
is.
anime game too. That's the only thing I remembered about it. It's like, wow.
A hand-holding game.
Well, no, there was like a bunch of other stuff that happens in the game, but one of the things before the trailer ends was like, there was a thing to hold hands or something.
It was Chula.
Or something.
It's not Chula, by the way.
Oh, I don't even
I'm trying
know.
to think. The only animated game I can remember, and it's not anime, was Goodbye Volcano High.
It wasn't that. It was like something super anime looking.
Yeah, that Volcano High game, that's not anime. That's like adult
Yeah.
animation.
It's like dinosaurs, isn't it?
It wasn't.
Yeah, it's like adult animation.
Quiet Desert.
I don't know. I don't even I probably wouldn't even recognize the name if I saw it. I just remember.
Qui-Gon
that
Jindasu?
part of the-
Uwu.
Did you just say uwu and hit me with a red shell?
I didn't hit you with that.
God damn it!
I just hit you with the uwu.
Ooh.
I mean, the uwu was more powerful than the red shell, okay? But they both stopped me.
Is that even legal anymore?
It's
Throw them red.
it's-
Damn it!
it's-
Throw them red shells.
It's as
Oh,
legal as
uwu.
glomping people.
Look. Stop appropriating my culture.
That's what got
I'm
Vic
not-
Mignogna in trouble.
We're not allowed to glove people anymore. We're old and we have bad backs.
Right?
Okay, I will take that I'm old, but I do not have a bad back.
I have a bad back.
I also have a bad back.
66. Kize has ordered 66.
Brother,
Executed the order.
it's time
Oh
for you to
man,
execute Order 66. Do it.
I just finished watching The Bad Batch a couple weeks ago.
The bad back?
The Bad Batch. That's what Order 66 is. It just breaks everyone's back. It's people just like, I feel.
It activates that chip in their head, and they all just instantly are like, throw it back.
66 is Order 99 upside down.
And the one that gives you the bad back is Bane breaking your back, like he did the Batman.
Breaking back.
What? Jeez.
Ah.
Jesse, give me my meds.
The reason why the Jedi are so powerful is because they know how to do chiropractics with their force powers. They're the only people who can crack your back into place.
They can't do laser eye surgery.
I did it.
Seriously, who goes to Donkey Kong?
Yay, we're here.
Donkey Kong is a very good series. And I'm
And
gonna
it
say this
hasn't
now
had a-
because I'm gonna say this now because I haven't been looking at the YouTube chat. What's up, Oasis? Because he's watching on the YouTube side.
Hi, Danny.
Oh, Danny.
Yeah, wait,
Oh,
Donkey
damn it, I
Kong
blew my
Land.
engine.
For Universal, even though I've never been to the Mario one either.
I don't know what to call them.
Or Nintendo Land.
Nintendo Land. Only
Oh,
on
yeah.
Wii U.
Land?
First go back.
Surprisingly
Yeah,
good game.
first-
It was a good
Yep.
game.
Oh yeah, that game. I meant
That was the only game that launched for
World.
Wii that was actually kind of good.
I
Zombie
take
U
that
wasn't
back.
bad.
Wii Sports was not bad.
I like
Wii
Zombie
U,
U.
I said. Wii U.
Oh, Wii U?
Yeah, Wii U's launch game was Nintendo Land.
Have you ever? Yeah.
So you haven't heard
yeah.
of New Super Mario Brothers U?
Yes, I have, and I played New Super Mario Bros. 2 the same year, so I excluded it out from playing.
What?
So you also haven't played Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Fucking tag
I've
tournament.
played.
or Batman Arkham.
I can't tell you the last Call of Duty game I played.
Ninja
Or was that
Gaiden
even
3,
a launch
Razor's
title?
Edge.
Mine was Ghost. But
I
what
don't think
was
that
the launch
not long
title?
ago. For what? For
Uh,
Wii U?
Mass
Hey, you
Effect
guys
3.
in first and second, could you like
Everyone else
maybe
got the
calm it
trilogy
down
at the
a
same
little
time.
bit?
I waited till I got Mass Effect 3 on Wii U for like
Okay,
$10
come
when
on.
it was on clearance.
Yeah, I think EA wants to be like
Oh.
only Nintendo gamers
That
buying
dude
Nintendo
in
games.
first place.
Yeah.
I got the blue shell.
Someone used this when I was a William. So when you got Mass Effect 3 on the Wii U, did that game perform well, like frame rate rise and stuff?
It was a good port.
Okay.
It did.
No, I think
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
I think
go
it
ahead.
did have like some like specific Wii U stuff with the screen. I mean, I think it was
Alright,
easier UI, I guess. But
okay.
And it had the comic book strip in there and thing.
oh yeah,
Interesting.
Great.
But didn't like that game came out around the same time they released another version on other consoles that had like
Yeah, it
better
was a whole entire trilogy at the same price.
yeah.
yeah.
So for $60
Yeah,
you
so
can
like
get
we-
Mass Effect 3 on Wii U, or for $60 you can get the trilogy on every other system.
That's why people
Yeah.
were pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
What are because they said about those exclusive features on the gamepad, that sounds like it's worth it, but I guess to some people it
No.
isn't.
Those
Especially if
exclusive
it's-
features were
Mm.
also
No.
on the Kinect.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That just wow.
The Kinect.
Yeah, where you can shout at the Kinect and get it to do stuff for you. That's all the exclusive features were.
But you
Oh.
can't shut up things on the Wii U game. What the heck are you talking about?
No, but you can
DL.
access the meal and wheel
Yeah.
and stuff.
DL, it is time for us
I-
to execute Order
Us?
66.
I'm 66 years old. Yay!
Dang.
Hot.
You must have a thing against
Oh,
the
Degrassi's not that far back. Come on.
Jedi. Back to the grass.
And Degrassi actually originates all the way back in the 1970s, called The Kids of Degrassi.
What?
Yep.
This
Look it up.
Degrassi lore. What? The deep
Yeah, it's
lore.
like a
Look,
whole-
of all people who would know deep Degrassi lore, it would be DL.
I don't even know what Degrassi is.
Oh, you don't know what Degrassi is?
that
DL
up.
was on it.
You're in for a
It's like
treat.
high school.
Look
He was
that
best
up.
friends with Drake.
That's why I don't know it.
Yeah.
See, he just said yeah.
I was an extra on the show called Degrassi: The Next Generation.
It was before Drake started from the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he really at the bottom though? But okay. Sure.
I mean, he has a whole song about it.
Yeah, he has a whole song about it, but you know how humble Canadians are.
I don't think he started from the bottom. He just started as a bottom, and then he became a top.
Oh my gosh.
I'm inclined to believe this.
That's that's better than the other word.
The quick context switch.
Oh, come on, Red Shell, I'm driving here.
Are you though?
No,
I think
not
you're
really.
diving
You're supposed
here.
to say that.
We're underwater.
Yeah, I should try to be context sensitive, yeah.
And speaking of the music industry, I guess it's I guess the information on it was not really correct because like not a lot of people are really reporting on it, but Kanye got like titanium teeth or something like that, or like titanium like a grill or something.
Like the metal titanium. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I'm pretty sure he just did it for attention, as all things Kanye does.
Yes.
Wait, so
Pretty
it's
much.
like legit titanium, like the metal? I just thought it was like a blend or
song.
something to make it look like teeth, but just super strong. I don't know.
Sorry, brother.
Are you though?
But
All the Order 66s going around? Oh gosh, that was not the last lap.
Okay.
I thought it was the last time.
Game?
Why does that always
Game?
happen?
Your physics engine, what the hell?
I feel like
Oh
you
no,
should have
I
been.
was just like suddenly super fast and bouncing everywhere, like I was made out of rubber.
Wee, zoomies.
Going back to Wii U launch titles, because I was curious when I asked Kaze how Mass Effect 3 performed, because I bought Batman Arkham City on the Wii U, and I thought it performed pretty well until people told me, yeah, that game has frame rate issues on the Wii U.
I mean,
If it runs well for you, then it's not really a problem.
yeah, I felt like Mass Effect 3 ran pretty well.
I could have been second. I was fourth.
Oh dang, you could have been second, but you ended up in fourth. That means you also could have been third.
Darn.
Yeah. You could have also been
I
fifth.
finished first, but I ended up in 8th.
Man, I could have beat you all tonight, but instead I'm not.
You're so kind.
I'm surprised I'm where I'm at.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I'm such a nice guy.
We shall go
No,
to
you're
Cell
welcome.
Oh
Land
no,
for
you
PD.
guys better not go there.
No, you're breathtaking.
Oh, at least PB knows what's up.
It's the penguin. Oh,
Yeah, because
No.
initially,
Danny DeVito.
like that story was that Kanye got his teeth removed and got titanium indentures.
So did he remove his teeth because he had a choice, or he removed his teeth because that's how he wanted to go the path of the titanium?
somebody probably punched him in the mouth.
He would have deserved it. Anyhow.
Hmm.
Oh my.
Because like that was the initial story I read, but it's like nobody's really reporting on it. It's like you would think
Because
you
no
would
one
see.
kind of
you
cares,
would-
possibly.
no, it-
I think in
it's
terms
it's
of fake
it's,
news.
it's Kanye. They would have talked about it on TMZ.
True, and I definitely get that, but I get when news is always going to be news, but when that same news is always the same thing over and over again, you're going to stop caring at some point. So, yeah.
Kanye did something dumb. News at 11.
Yeah, it's just like how
Oh,
people
I
are
think
getting
that's
credit.
story before.
Like they would have talked about it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
It's
sure,
just
it
like
wasn't
how
like a.
there's some people out there who are tired of hearing all these Switch 2 rumors ever since this year started. Like, can we go through 1 month in the first year that
Yeah, because it wasn't
people
on
can't
the
stop
Onion
talking
or
about Switch 2?
anything. Or like it was initially on there.
was gonna say, you sure it wasn't like an AI generated article?
Don't say that.
Probably wasn't even really written.
Yeah,
that's taking over someone's job. You can't be saying stuff like that.
Like that is already happening.
Oh.
Like that's literally
yeah. There's also the voice actor AI
You didn't
thing.
get that memo, Dio?
Yeah, there are people using that a lot as of late.
What?
Yeah, I saw it.
Using Chat GPT to write
voice acting AI.
Yeah,
Oh, that's why
I'm
like
aware
all
of that,
of them
but I'm just saying AI reporting. Like, what does this world come to? AI
The world is coming to well.
The world is a vampire.
Convenience at the expense of people.
Yeah, well,
and who created AI? People.
Skynet.
AI created AI.
Oh man.
So thus, since people are not perfect, AI is not perfect, and something weird and bad is gonna happen.
So I raid with AI in Destiny, and he did not create AI.
Oh, I just dodged a bomb.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say red shell
directs it.
blue.
I don't know. I feel like it depends on the utilization. Like I think there's really cool things they can do with AI, but man, people just immediately jump into the scumbag stuff.
Oh, come on, it's AI. Hi, we're going to give you a tool that lets you create pornography of whatever you want.
Got a good number.
Why couldn't we use AI to make better graphics?
They are.
They are. Yeah.
I know they are, but I'm just saying that like let's use AI for that.
We are.
But no, we have to be greedy and use AI for all stupid things, and people come up with.
Yeah, people are going to. When a new technology emerges, it's used immediately for one of two things: sex or money.
Yeah, and those things are not usually mutually exclusive.
Doesn't war also bring in like some technology too, or something like?
Why are so many people going to Toad Harbor? What's wrong with you? I mean, Toad Harbor. I mean,
because war is profitable. War brings money.
War never changes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Let's see. Assuming just
and
the
why do
last
we go
raid-
go to war? Sex or money?
Yeah, because all fair in love and war.
Wow. I'm just gonna drive on this beam block.
Okay,
Jack.
All this conversation is making me forget what I wanted to talk about.
Beans.
You want to talk about Diet Dr. Pepper and how they need to sponsor you.
They do, but...
Jack and Dave, isn't that a developer on the Pokemon Snap
algorithm, man.
I remember. Shut up so I can actually talk about it. So, like the whole, the whole AI thing. So, I keep seeing this dumb conversation about how people, it's like how it's mainly people that hate English anime dubs want them to use AI for them. And it's like, you can't be serious about that, because for one, you don't watch dubs. So if they actually replace them with AI, would you actually watch the show?
Is this like an actual argument, or like just one person on a random message board?
It's an actual argument.
It was on 4chan.
So what? To replace all English voice actors
with AI,
anime dubs with AI. I mean, look, I'm sick and tired of the stereotypical like anime boy, anime girl voice as everybody else on English dubs. But like, also, you're right. I'm not watching the English dubs, so what they do, I don't care about.
And your opinion is valid, as long as you just don't exclude other people who choose to do that. Because like, there's some people say, "Oh, there's something wrong with you because you only watch." Like, I watch both. I don't really have a preference of either.
Oh no, there's some straight up that are better dubbed.
Yeah,
Cowboy Bebop is better dubbed. What's it? Desert Funk is better dubbed. There's Fullmetal Alchemist is better dubbed.
Like anything like Funimation, good.
Because there's a lot of times where the English voice actors will kind of ad-lib stuff, and it adds to the show quite a bit.
I'm
Actually, I thought I heard the argument is that it's actually the localizers, not the VAs themselves.
Either way.
Yeah, like the script writers, I meant, yeah.
Yeah, that was the main part of the argument. And like they always it's like they always bring up Dragon Maid.
I don't even know what that is.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype.
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Okay, so I haven't watched the English of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, but it's like, it's problematic for several reasons.
Well, it's mainly just one line.
That's like saying chocolate ice cream is bad and everyone should not eat it.
Is it?
I mean, that is true.
Well, it's like they're mainly against the localizers because of like stuff like that one line. It's like I don't even remember if it was in the first season because I haven't seen the second season.
I don't know. I know I wasn't too happy with like the English sub of Sailor Moon because they made you know, the lesbians cousins, and you know, did the whole, you know, this lady and her friend.
So wait, I want to ask you something. I want to ask you something, Rio. What you just said about the knowledge of what you knew, did you knew that back then when you first watched it, or you watched Sailor Moon much later when you knew that knowledge? Because the context of that is different when you knew that and when you watched it.
I knew that before I watched it. Back in the day.
Okay, because I watched Sailor Moon back in the day and I didn't know that then, but knowing that now, I can see how people can look at that at a different perspective and not like that. So
I mean,
that's where I feel like people bandwagon onto, where people bandwagon on certain things that you didn't know that happened, and now you don't like it because you know about it later. It's like, okay.
No, I was weirdly into it, and I read the manga back then.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like
and
Sailor
it's
Moon.
I didn't know that back then. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And Sailor Moon was more or less like children's television back then, so
I think it was done by Deke.
It was done before 4Kids time, so yeah.
It was done at the same time.
See what they originally were going to bring over for Sailor Moon. It's going to be a half live action, half cartoons.
It was done
the pilot thing on YouTube.
Yeah, just look at Raymona. She did an amazing job documenting all that.
But yeah, there's a lot of like stuff that gets adapted and doesn't. Now there is some stuff that gets better because it gets adapted. Ghost Stories Tokyo for one of them. If anybody's familiar with that anime, which is more or less they gave the money and then they were just kind of like, adapt this however you want. So it's pretty much just like an officially published AMV, or not AMV, but anime abridged. Go ahead.
There's another anime that's better dubbed than subbed. Black Lagoon.
I have not seen Black Lagoon, so I can't confirm that.
Black Lagoon
it's a good show.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, it's a good show. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Keep that in
look
mind.
at these new Tears of the Kingdom icons. I love them, and I actually have enough money to
Till
get them
next
all.
week, Burger.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out.
Next week, Burger.
Oh yeah, there's another one I remember. Like, who has heard of You're Under Arrest?
No, it doesn't
I've
sound
heard of it.
familiar.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
It's a very, very old, like Police Academy style anime. Apparently, the story went that when after the English dub of the OVA was produced, the Japanese director like took that and pretty much showed the entire cast like this is what we're gonna need to surpass on the official like first season of the TV series. So if that isn't praised enough, that's I don't know what is.
Spy Family.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Spy Family.
I don't think I'll be interested in watching that. No offense.
Spy Family is surprisingly good. It has much better animation quality than it has any right to.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
I suppose I'll give it a one episode a try. Even though the rule of thumb with any show and any format, you should always watch at least the first 3 episodes. If you're not interested after 3, it wasn't meant for you.
Yeah, more or less. There's some shows where like the first episode is just like it's super bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That like, if you want me to try out this anime, like, I'm not saying that I'm putting my bias on it as like, okay, I'm only gonna try one episode, but that's not being fair. So maybe I'll just watch 3 and see what happens.
Because usually the
That's
premise isn't there until like a certain amount of episodes.
Right.
True, it's like that for any show. It's very rare that actually no wait. There's only one show that has done that. Where I only watched one episode and I was hooked. It was when what's the show? Why am I forgetting the name right now? Not an anime show. It's a live action show. The Walking Dead. I just watched a random episode one day, hearing how good it is, and all it just took one episode and I was hooked. So sometimes it depends.
So I guess my main thing with dub haters, I'm not saying you're a dub hater, but is it's like with dub haters in general is that they say all anime dubs are bad, but it's like in their mind they think that dubs still sound the way that they did in the 1970s.
That's fair. Or like early 90s. There's a lot of bad early 90s dubs.
Yeah. See, and that's where people don't want to be called like, oh, you're so old fashioned, you don't know what's going on. But until you put that lens upon yourself or do some research, for those people who probably don't want to do the research, they just want to stay ignorant. But
Oh, another one that's I think is much better English than Japanese. Lupin the Third. I will stand by the entire Lupin the Third voice act cast.
They
I think that's also done by the same people who did You're Under Arrest too.
So many shows though.
Yeah, but I think that's back when they called it Rupin with an R, not an L.
Yeah,
because
but, like,
weird language thing.
Yeah, like Lupin the Third didn't get an English translation until the second series. That's the one that made it big over in America, and the one that you used to see on Adult Swim all the time.
Okay, I was wondering which one you were referring to.
All of them have the same voice acting cast in America. They've legitimately kept the same team the entire time, which is why it's so good.
I have 101 Tears of the Kingdom character icon.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and also the interesting thing I've heard, and I'll agree with this myself. Maybe one of the reasons why people might like the Japanese cast more is because they don't understand it. Like for example, for example, I'm playing Genshin right now, and I do understand like Chinese since I am one. Let's just say I hate the way it sounds. I'm sorry. So I just play it in English or Japanese. So
intriguing. Never really looked at it like that because I get people who prefer sub and there's some people like, how can you watch something and read something at the same time? I'm not saying that's like a skill that people need to learn, but to me it just comes naturally. So that's what I'm saying. I don't really have a preference unless the voice acting is really bad in our native tongue, or however people looked at English voice acting for animes back in the day. But I really don't have a preference between either. I can read subtitles and I don't mind English voice acting for the most part.
I don't know. There are good anime voice actor performances. The problem is that a lot of American studios still treat anime voice acting as if it's like second tier.
Yeah, because they don't really get paid that much.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is why there are a lot of voice actors that also do other roles like within the production.
Yeah, like
some of them are like voice directors or like they're part of localization and stuff like that.
Or they're just in fucking everything. Like the guy who does the voice of Jigen in Lupin is in everything.
For the dub?
Yeah, the dub.
Who voices
let me find his name. Because every time I hear him, I go, "Yup, that's him." Second.
Yeah, because I know there was
Richard Epcar.
Oh yeah, I know that name.
Didn't he voice someone in Kingdom Hearts?
Yes.
Who did he voice again?
I'm looking into that.
He's
I'm
been
pulling it
around
up
for
right
a
now.
long time.
He's been in JoJo's. He's been like a bunch of stuff. He is in.
I think he voiced a bad guy in Kingdom Hearts, but there's so many bad guys I can't even remember who he voiced specifically.
I think. Let me find out real quick. He was in. Let's see. He was in Star Ocean. He was in Fire Emblem Three Hopes. He was in Ghost in the Shell. He's in Guilty Gear. He's Gabriel in Guilty Gear.
I don't know who that is.
He's in the Final Fantasy VII remake. He's in Dorohedoro.
Isn't he in Inuyasha?
I don't know if he's in Inuyasha. He's in Yakuza. He's in Grand Blue Fantasy. He's
I remember
in
he was in Inuyasha.
Shenmue 3. He's in Demon X Machina. He's in Pokemon Masters.
Of course, everyone's in Pokemon Masters.
He's in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. He's in One Punch Man. He's in Kingdom Hearts 3. He's Ansem. And Terra's
There we go. I was saying that, like, I think he voiced Ansem, but I was mixing him up that someone else voiced him because I know Alonso.
But you know that voice, and every time you hear it, you're like, it's that guy. He's got that voice. He has like 3 different variations on it, but it's always that voice.
Yeah, it's like
there's
the
a lot
same
of
problem.
There's a lot of voice actors like that, but it's like,
yeah.
I mean, at the same
Young Bosch.
It's like at the same time. At the same time, it's like it fits the characters they play.
Oh, absolutely.
True.
And it's like that's why
he plays like the gruff older dude, like always.
It's like that's why I like some of these voice actors, even though they do like one voice or like a variation of that voice.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like you could tell it's them, but it's like for some characters there's like a little difference to it.
Yeah, because I would say that like with Johnny Young Bosch, he only has 2 voices: Renton from Eureka 7, and then Ichigo from Bleach. But then he has like an in-between voice between Renton and Ichigo. But he really plays that in between. It's either Renton or Ichigo.
He was also Emil in Tales of Symphonia. That's what I'm saying. I think in that game,
because he played both sides. He played an Ichigo-like voice and Renton, and then when he was in in between, he kind of played between both of the voices. So he kind of played 3 people in that game.
He's in. Oh god, yeah. Richard Epcar is in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I think like when I usually. Because like when I usually hear his name, it's like I usually, for some reason, associate it with Richard Ian Cox. and
Richard Ian Cox, we all know how he sounds. I'm not saying he has a particular sound as well too.
I mean, he's Inuyasha.
Yeah, and, almost everywhere. Yeah, he doesn't sound anything else. Yeah.
Well, he's him, Ranma. As a guy, and other stuff too, but it's like that's where I pretty much know him from. But it's like that's where like I like associate their names.
Speaking of Richard Ian Cox, did you guys know that he was in a live action show where he was like, I think, a boat attendant in some sort of high school show called Breaker High? It was a Canadian show, so I don't know if you guys probably heard about it or seen it anywhere else.
We're not Canadian.
Sure.
Okay. If I say this name, you're gonna recognize who this is. Ryan Gosling was on that show.
Oh dang. Ken himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
And since Ryan Gosling is Canadian and he was on a Canadian show. But yeah, we already made that joke when I said Ken or Gino, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But what was I gonna say again? But the thing about Breaker High, even though it was a Canadian show, because you would think like Degrassi. It's a Canadian show, even though it showed in other places and it took place in Canada. Breaker High wasn't a show that took place in a Canadian high school. It took place
Sorry.
on a school on a ship. Kind of think of it like Sweet
The
Life
Sweet Life
on
of
Deck.
Gazak. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was more. Obviously, it wasn't under a Disney umbrella, so they were allowed to do themes that were a bit more mature. But yeah, I like Breaker High, and they went around the world and all that kind of stuff. So even though it was a Canadian developed show, they still went around the world and all that kind of stuff. So
I got one request for the devs of Street Fighter if they're watching, which I doubt they are, but like, please give us a Kinergy move for Kin in the next Street Fighter game. Just
okay.
Just for the memes. Come on.
Well, they're already doing a lot of collaborations with other, video game stuff. It's like, ooh, what's that game? Exo Primal. They had that crossover with Street Fighter, so who knows?
Exo Primal was a surprisingly good game.
It's like a lot of their collaborations are just like skins and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like they were really. It's like people were really disappointed in like the Your inclusion for like.
Oh, you want to talk about like skins that don't go hard? All of the One Punch Man skins in Overwatch are just terrible.
Oh dear.
Wait, isn't there like a similar thing that's happening where Final Fantasy character skins are coming to what's that game I'm forgetting right now?
Apex Legends.
Apex Legends. There we go. Yeah, that was just weird.
So apparently, I guess in the fun modes, there's actually added abilities, but if you're playing like ranked mode or something like that, I'm not sure on the details. Those special abilities are like disabled or something.
Well, that makes obvious sense. When you're in competitive stuff, you don't want to put in anything that will break the balance. So yeah.
Let's see. So I wanted to mention something like with like the whole like live action thingy or whatever. Let's see. You guys know the show NCIS?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I avoid Alphabet Soup Crime Show.
Yes.
TM.
Alphabet time.
Yes.
So you don't like Law and Order?
The Law and Order is not Alphabet Soup Crime Show. CIS, NCIS, CSI Miami, all of those. Alphabet Soup Crime Show, not for me.
It's the show with Mark Harmon on it.
Yes.
That was for Rio. Anyway, for the Funimation dub, or like at this point, the Crunchyroll dub of Dragon Ball, or Dragon Ball Z or whatever. It's like Stell. He's voiced by Damon Clark.
Yes.
He was in an episode on NCIS.
When?
I don't know which year, but it's like I think he was a detective.
I'm sorry, Crazy. To me, the voice actor, the English voice actor for Cell, will always be one Mr. Ross O'Donovan.
Who's that? Sorry. That name does not sound familiar to me. Is that bad that I don't know that name?
Ross O'Donovan is also, aka Rubber Ninja, did a bunch of like super hard Mario Maker courses, which is what he's mostly known for. But he was also the voice actor for Cell and I believe Frieza in Team 4 Star's abridged series.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched all of those and know all their names, so no wonder that name was off.
Frieza was voiced by Little Karibo.
Okay, you're right. It was Little Karibo. Okay, so yeah, no, he just did Cell.
Yeah, Serge would have corrected you on that.
Oh, that's fair. Little Karibo like does a bunch of stuff too, because that whole community is pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he does like actual voice acting.
Yeah.
So who else does Damon Clark also voice? Because I'm trying to remember if he voiced anyone in a Tales game, unless I'm mixing something up with another person's name.
I'm not sure who else he actually voices, because he voiced Future Gohan.
Ga? Oh, the other Gohan. I was like, who's Future what? The irony of that.
Like I think that was before the Boo Saga. So I think
Yeah.
he still played them in like the games after that, but it's like I'm not sure if like by the time Dragon Ball Z Kakarot came out and like the DLC for that, if Kyle Abear started voicing them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case because I feel like so many, like, even though Funimation, they have a group of actors who play the same voices over and over again, it changes hands very slightly. Like the person who does, I think Trunks' voice is not the same person who used to do it back in the day. So yeah.
You mean Kid Trunks, right?
Yeah, Kid Trunks. That's what I meant to say. Kid Trunks. Yeah, the person who does Trunks' voice is still the same person, Eric Aveo.
Yeah, I'm gonna still Chippy. Pop out.
Because it was.
Oh. Bye, friends.
See you later.
Later, Rio.
Yeah, bye.
I'm also gonna leave, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm leaving with them.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Hyena.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I'm coming.
Because I'm trying to even remember going back to like Kingdom Hearts, like the actress that voiced Kairi isn't the same person who voices her now in her current games. Like everyone else is pretty much all the same voice actors, I think, except her. Because I forget who voices her now.
I'm forgetting her last name.
Yeah. Sometimes people just hang on to. Yeah.
Yeah, because Kid Trunks went from Laura Bailey to Alexis Tipton.
There we go. And they did a really good job. She sounds almost like the previous voice actor, Laura Bailey. So, that's fantastic. That's great.
Yeah, because that was the thing too. Because it's like me and my brother watched the Full Metal Alchemist movie. It's like the one based on the original series.
I think it was a Conqueror of Shambhala.
Yeah, Conqueror of Shambhala, which was. It's so funny. That movie is better than the whole anime's first run, and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was a better anime than the first, but their sequel movie was trash. So it's like opposites. I don't even know what was going on there.
Did we see the sequel movie?
The sequel movie, the Stars of Milos, with that girl and that movie was trash.
Yeah, we did see that one.
Okay,
that movie was trash.
It's like that. That's the one I was thinking of. So there was I think it was like the girl. Because like throughout the whole thing, I thought it was Laura Bailey, but it was Alexis Tipton at the end.
It could just be that I never really looked at Alexis to see that she sounds a lot like Laura Bailey, because if that was the case, she would get a lot of, let's say, similar roles. Just because someone sounds like another character doesn't mean that you're gonna get as much roles as the person says, oh, Laura Bailey's always voicing that person, or why am I forgetting that other famous guy voice actor that voices everyone? But yeah, there's always like that. Yeah, Troy Baker. Like, you don't have a lot of sound-alikes that are famous like that, so I didn't really hear the similarities between them. Not to say that they chose someone who sounds pretty similar to the last voice actor, and that's always great when that happens. You don't even hear it.
Yeah, because it was the same thing with Fire Emblem Warriors with Lucina, because she replaced her as Lucina. And it's like I didn't.
Wait, when did that happen? In which game?
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Huh. But didn't Laura Bailey came back in other future appearances where Lucina came up, or Alexis was that the only one that she did the replacement for? Because I'm pretty sure Laura Bailey was still voicing her in other things after that. Because Fire Emblem Warriors came out in 2017, and
because with Smash for 3DS and Wii U at that time.
Not that I'm wait, no, Smash for 3DS that came out earlier, but I was thinking about Smash for what's his face, Ultimate, because that would have used the same voice actor, so it's not like she would have came back for that.
Yeah, because I think.
Wait a minute.
I think Smash was the last thing that Laura Bailey did.
Okay, but Lucina shows up in Engage. Are you saying that Laura Bailey's not voicing her there, and it's probably Alexa there then too? I have to go look up the credits.
Yeah, it's likely her.
Yeah, because like I definitely get it. Whether or not like there are peers who could probably hear the difference between those two women, but like one is clearly a little bit, not even just a little bit, but I'm trying to be generous by saying a little bit more famous than the other. Just like the woman who voices why am I forgetting her from the first Xenoblade game, and she was on Doctor Who. Why am I forgetting her name right now?
Fiora?
Huh?
I think
Not
he's talking
Fiora.
about the actress.
Oh, the actor.
Yeah, she came back to voice Shulk's other. I'm forgetting her name as well too. The girl that had the pointy. No, not the pointy ears. That had the wings for the in her hair. Melia. There we go. Yeah, she's really a famous actor, and she did other stuff, but she still came back to voice her character in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, even though it's not as much as the main cast in 3. She still came back. Not to say that I don't think they could have found anyone who sounds similar to that actor, but there's some people who do come back, whether it's limited or not. But I understand with Laura Bailey that can't come back, busy. She's really famous, so.
Yeah, because I don't really know about like the whole like union thing or whatever, but it's like I don't know. I'm not I'm not gonna speak on that, but because there was one anime that like people, it's like it basically got the Brotherhood treatment. The anime Fruits Basket.
Yes, my sister has been telling me I should watch the remake of that.
So yeah, I think we do or did I think we started it, but it's like we have to watch like the second season or like the rest of it. But basically people were afraid because Laura Bailey voiced Toru in the original, and they didn't think that she would return to voice her.
Did she or
she did.
They had someone? Oh, she did. Okay, see, sometimes there could be exceptions. You never know. You just never know. So,
but it's like,
yeah. I was gonna say another example of change actors, because I don't know if anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Troy Baker's first voiceover game, was it Tales of Vesperia for Yuri?
I mean, I'm not sure if it was his first one, but
yeah, I could be wrong, but at least that's the one that's notable to me. But when they re-released the definitive version, and there was extra scenes that Troy Baker didn't voice for, they had someone else that sounds similar like Troy Baker fill in those other scenes that were from the PlayStation 3 version for English, and I can hear the difference. It's not as bad as when they recast Lloyd in the sequel Tales of Symphonia game. I was like, what were they thinking? I don't think they cared.
That was bad.
That guy did not sound like Lloyd. Not my Lloyd.
It wasn't our Lloyd either.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, the person that they had voice the other scenes for Yuri in the PlayStation 3 scenes for the definitive version that they re-released for all other platforms, it at least sound like Troy Baker, but if you listen carefully, he has that snarky deepness to his voice. Like, he has the cadences of how Troy Baker speaks, and that's important, that those cadence, but I don't hear that like attitude when Yuri talks. And I was like, yeah, completely missing.
Was that
I don't think there's anyone here.
Was that before Matt Mercer?
Yeah, that was before Matt Mercer, I think, yeah. But yeah, just like there's someone else that can sound like Laura Bailey, I don't think there's anyone out there who can sound like Troy Baker. I'm not going to say that the example I just put out there with the whole Tales of Vesperia thing is an example of that, but yeah.
Yeah, because like people say Alexis Tipton is, well, I don't think they say it now, but like they said back then she was like discount Laura Bailey, and I think they said the same thing with Matt Mercer with Troy Baker. but it's like
Honestly,
they're doing their thing.
Matthew, no offense to Troy Baker, this is the funny thing about when you always hear the same voice actors. The same voice actors usually have the same range and they can probably be flexible, but Matt Mercer is a lot more flexible with his voice. So anyone calling him discount Troy Baker, they're way off base. I'm not saying that one is more talented than the other. It's just that one is more flexible in their range of voice that they choose to put out there, and not what other actors, when they choose a role in anything they do, is like, I wanted to stay in my lane instead of just doing something that's out of my range or out of my reach and stuff like that. But I like the actors that try to not get out of their comfort zone, but just do something different that we haven't heard or seen from them. But no, I still like both of what they do, Troy Baker and Matt Mercer.
Okay. I wanted to mention this while Rio was here, but wasn't able to. About like the whole like anime voice acting scene not really being taken that seriously or whatever, like with pay and whatnot. Because there was this voice actor, Josh Grail.
Sounds familiar. Did he voice something in Dragon Ball? Name sounds familiar.
He might have done something in Super. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
It's like he goes by Jesse James Grail now, or they identify as something, but I'm trying to remember because I don't remember a lot of characters' names from My Hero Academia because there's so many of them. He voices I hate myself for not knowing. It's like I'm not gonna know the name. It's the guy with like the raven head and like the shadow bird thingy.
Okay.
My Hero. He trains with hawks.
Tokuyami?
Yeah. He voices him. Which is surprising because it's like the usual voice he uses. It's like it's not like the usual voice he like uses. Because it's like I bring them up. Josh Grail, Jesse James Grail, whatever. Because there was like some point like a few years ago that I think he was going to be. It's like he was looking for like financial support. It's like this guy voiced so. It's like he had so many lead roles in anime in like the late 2000s. It's like most of the anime me and my brother watched around that time. He was the main character in it.
So where you're trying to go with this is just because he was the main, he didn't end up becoming famous like Troy Baker or anything like that, or something like that, or?
No, it's not a fame thing. It's a money thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what you said that we were first talking about. Yeah.
Because like he had like so many. It's like he had so many lead roles in like all of these anime. It's like this anime was like on Netflix and stuff like that. It's like, did he voice Kenichi in like the Mighty's Disciple?
You may have.
I don't know if you've heard of that show.
No.
Oh. Yeah, because that was one of the shows. But yeah, it's
that
like
name
that.
Sounds familiar. Josh Grail.
Yeah, because like it's like that's one of the points that I guess like Rio was making. It's like he had like so many. He's like he was in so many anime. He was in so many shows like around that time. Even though like that was like way before this happened, but it's like It's like he was still getting work and stuff like that. But it's like him being in like a financial situation like that. It's like, yeah, something needs to change in like the anime voice acting scene.
For sure. It just goes to show you that no matter how many steps we take forward, there's still a lot of things that need to change. Because look what almost happened with the whole Bayonetta voice actor thing. Like, she went about it the wrong way, but like, damn. Just don't get it, man. Some people just make that stuff get to their head and they think that's the only thing they can do when there's other things. Well, I get that when you think you have a certain purpose to do and you're really good at it, you want to keep doing it. But if you're not getting anywhere in that means, then find another avenue within that job sphere, or just find something else altogether.
I think like with Helen Taylor, I think that's her name.
Yeah.
It's like that was the only voice work she was getting.
Yeah.
It's like, I think
she wasn't doing anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's pretty much retired other than just voicing Bayonetta.
Yeah. Because outside of when she did that, I think I'm not sure if there was more than one Bayonetta movie, but I know that she was voiced in one. She voiced in that one, so I don't know if there was more than one. And then any other money, just like anyone does, because voice acting doesn't pay all that much. You get paid when you go to conventions and all that kind of stuff. So, and those things were far in between for her or anyone else doing that kind of stuff. So, I'm not saying I get her complaints of the lack of money. It's just the way that she went about it. Maybe to her, in her mind, she thought that was the only way to go about it, but she went about it all wrong, man. Just like you made matters worse. Like I get part of it, but the way that you went about it, no.
So basically that, and then people catching her on her lie, and then her kind of trying to
dig herself out of their grave, and then she made the grave much deeper.
Worse.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's like, oh, it's this, and it's like,
and
no,
it's so funny. Again, it goes back to the internet that everyone has to be on an extreme. Either no one believed her or everyone did. And then when people started to realize that she's backtracking, the people who were backing her up is like, oh, I knew she was wrong all along. I was like, when I first heard this, I was like, okay, I hear you, but that's just in the back of my mind of what you're saying. I'm gonna, do what I want to do, whether or not I get the game and support it. You don't own the character, even though she didn't say that, but she minced her words to make it sound like I own Bayonetta. Yeah.
It made like I am Bayonetta.
Like I get it that like I'm not saying that the character was made for you and no one else auditioned and all that kind of stuff, and no one else has voiced the character since you've been replaced. Like I get that, and how some characters that actors play, whether it's in real life or voicing, is just essentially you and you feel like you own it. But people never say it as if like it only belongs to me. I rarely hear anyone in the acting world saying that this person belongs to me. Yeah, people can say that, oh, Robbie Downey Jr. is Tony Stark, but for him to say that I own the rights to him and all that kind of stuff, you never hear anyone say that. No.
Yeah, because it's kind of similar to like a situation that happened like a few months ago on Twitter with like the new Bleach anime and like the dub with that. Because it's like the whole situation was that I guess the company that was dubbing it, or like the production company or whatever that was like contacting like the actors or whatever, it's like they didn't contact, I guess they didn't contact, I guess either certain people or Wendy Lee or something like that, because they initially wanted to get like the original cast back, or like most of the original cast back.
Yeah, I think they got most of the original cast back, and plus there's not a lot of people need to bring back, but yeah.
But I was like, one of those was Wendy Lee, who voices Yoruichi. So it's like they announced that somebody else was voicing her, and like that person was happy that they got to voice Yoruichi, like one of their favorite characters, person of color, all that stuff and whatnot.
Nice.
It's like I don't know I don't know how
actor.
to pronounce the voice actress's name.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you just didn't know their name, but okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember how to exactly say the character's name from My Hero Academia. It was that I think it's Mirako or something like that.
Yeah, I know
Like
who
the
you're
bun-
trying to say.
Like, yeah, she voices her
Huh.
for like a comparison or whatever. So it's like the whole thing was. It's like they announced her. Well, I think she announced that she was voicing Yoruichi and like another character that Laura Bailey voiced in the original Bleach.
That's a tough one to do.
And then it's like that, and then I guess like through just like comments and stuff like that, it's like people were saying that like she didn't tell Wendy Lee about it to like get her blessing.
That's what people were upset and not so like, oh, I don't like how she sounds, like how people would typically say. Sheesh, I swear, people are.
It's like that was something somebody mentioned.
Okay.
About like getting her blessing or whatever. Like I think like Wendy Lee, I think she kind of like went about it the wrong way and like started saying stuff that like was like getting people. It's like that was getting people riled up and stuff like that.
Oh, so that's how I started. So it's not like it came out of nowhere out of a random person. So Wendy Lee started this, huh? Almost kind of didn't expect that from her, I suppose, but yeah, I guess you never know.
No, it's like she was saying stuff like it's like they didn't contact her about like reprising her role.
Oh, so that's why you said this is similar to the Bayonetta situation. Okay. Interesting.
It's like I think it was either just like people or like different voice actors like replying to it, and then like she was saying certain things. She was saying certain things, and then that got people riled up.
Yeah,
So
they're
then,
missing the
like-
context when you have an audience that's looking from the outside in. Yes, you have to believe what the person is saying, that they were never contacted. So people who are following her is going to say that, yeah, she got drafted. But yeah, continue what you're saying.
That I think she had to I think she ended up kind of backpedaling on some of that stuff or whatever, and like congratulating the other voice actress. But then like the production company or whatever, I guess corrected like the whole situation. And
as usual.
Then Wendy Lee is reprised her role. And then the other girl was out as Yoruichi, but she still had the other character.
That Laura Bailey would have. Okay, interesting. Huh.
But it's not like
it's always
like the character that Laura Bailey used to voice in the original is like I didn't know that they voiced.
Yeah, me either.
But yeah,
Laura Bailey, yeah, I would say Laura Bailey has range, so I wouldn't have recognized it if someone told me that. But yeah, it's always so fascinating. Like, I get whether or not it's voice acting or an actor in something just like a TV show or a movie, where to say that, okay, the production studio never asked me to reprise my role back, so they needed to look for someone. So I definitely get that. But at the same time, if the original actor wasn't contacted, and I know that auditions are put through secrecies and NDAs and you can't disclose. But once you know the project you are in and you realize, wait a minute, didn't this actor used to do that? I would go out of my way and say that, like, can I get your blessing and all of this? Because it's one thing when you always see on social media or on TV, or people say that, I want to do this character justice. So I spoke to the previous actor who played this role before, and I said, you're doing your own interpretation. That's cool and all that kind of stuff. But when the original was not contacted at all, and you're kind of like replacing that person, I think that's where that replacement needs to do something, and not just like once you find out what's going on. There's two ways you can go about it, and I think that's the way you should do it.
So I think the main thing is that she didn't know either.
That's how it usually is, because you don't know until they tell you the project name, because when you're going in for auditions, they put everything under secrecy and NDAs. But once you know, I don't know, I feel like you should just reach out to that person if you know who's this person before, voice acting or someone just in the acting world. It's just giving respects for that, where this character first originated from. Not to say that you not saying that you're taking away the respect, but at least that's the way that I would look at it. That if you knew that this person used to be acted by someone else, but if that person knew they couldn't be there, or it's like another interpretation, then yeah, you don't have to say anything, because they already know, and they kind of acknowledge you. So, and then when they acknowledge you, that's a blessing you would have gave them if they didn't know. So that's the book perspective.
Because that was one thing. I just want to mention one thing. Like with like the whole like secrecy thing, whatnot. I remember seeing like one of those voice actor panels on YouTube. Like I think it was like a Full Metal Alchemist one. So like it had like Travis Willingham on it. So he was talking about like the whole like video game thingy or whatnot, and he said like he had gone into an audition for a game. He didn't know like what he was reading for, so he's like going through. I think he was either going through the script or like going through the lines, and then like the next line was Sonic Boom.
Oh gosh, yeah. This is just some things, whether or not the scripts are curated to make sure that the certain keywords are not so obvious. And it's like maybe just put that in there to throw it off. It's like, no, this is not anything to do with Sonic. But yeah, it's always so fascinating, because like, come on, you can choose any line from a script to make sure it doesn't key in. Right? I was like, yeah, it could just be a bunch of words, because like, let's say the people who were voicing, who are doing the voice work for Tales of Symphonia, there's a lot of words that are specific to that game and world, but there's a lot of text in that game that sounds like it's any other game. So, it's just really funny like that. And the same thing that you can do for Sonic. And not to say that...
It was Street Fighter, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, but... but the funny thing about that is like, that word, or Chaos Control or Chaos Emeralds, where else would that word be? But oh gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna head out, guys. Good races. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for races.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay.
See y'all later.
Later. Yeah.
Just gonna go ahead and end this. Yeah, if you like this stream or this video, it's like feel free to like it or dislike it if you didn't like it, and let me know why you disliked it or liked it by commenting. So that'll be it. These are the results for the tournament. Hopefully I come up with a title by sometime next week or something. So this is for the YouTube side. Until next time, I'll be seeing ya.
Yeah.